Enoch Burke was taken from the High Court this evening to Mountjoy Prison. He was jailed for breaching an injunction granted last week and for refusing to give any undertaking that he would stop breaching it. Mr Burke was arrested this morning at the school where he works, Wilson's Hospital in County Westmeath. He was suspended from the school last month on full pay, pending the outcome of a disciplinary meeting due to take place later this month. The disciplinary process began after he confronted the principal at a school event in June. At the end of a church service, he voiced his opposition to an earlier request by the principal to call a student who wants to transition by a new name and to use the they pronoun. The school says he then approached the principal again and questioned her loudly until others stood between them. Despite the suspension and the subsequent injunction preventing him from attending and attempting to teach, Mr Burke continued to go to the school during his timetabled hours. He told the High Court he didn't want to go to prison, but he said a teacher could only be suspended for an allegation of gross misconduct. He said his religious beliefs were not misconduct. He said bowing to something he knew to be manifestly wrong would be a shame and disgrace and a terrible example to students, and he said it would violate his conscience. Judge Michael Quinn said he was concerned only with the breach of the court order. He said he was satisfied Mr Burke was in contempt of court by wilfully breaching the injunction, and he committed him to prison until he purges his contempt. Mr Burke was offered a chance to contemplate the court's decision, but he said he could not purge his contempt of court by holding his Christian beliefs in contempt. The case is due back before the court on Wednesday. Orla O'Donnell, RTE News, the High Court.